For BamaCentral.com, I'm Clayton Connick here, and this is The Extra Point. I'm joined by BamaCentral's Tony Sakalis. Tony covers recruiting for Bama Central, and it's been a busy time for Alabama's recruiting as Alabama hosted their Built by Bama Day 2 weekends ago, and then this past weekend they hosted a Junior Day. And just about an hour ago, they landed a commitment from Elliott Washington II, who's a legacy guy. His dad played basketball at Alabama. He's a four-star safety, the first committed to the 2023 class. Tony, what do you think about that commitment for Alabama?
Yeah, I think it's a big commitment for Alabama. It's a good way to start this 2023 class, like you said. And I think it's kind of fitting that it's a defensive back that starts this 2023 class, because I think in the next few weeks, I think you're really going to start to see Alabama target and maybe even land a few really elite defensive backs. We've had our eyes on Jaleel Hurley, who's going to announce his decision on February 22nd. Makari Vickers just told me over the weekend that he has Alabama on top, and that's another four-star cornerback there. So it could be a really big defensive back class for Alabama. And I mean, Nick Saban oversees the cornerback position, so it's no wonder that class is always going to, or that position group is always going to be a high focus. And I think it could be a great secondary class for Alabama.
Yeah, also of note, Alabama's new DB coach, Tavares Robinson, that's, his first commitment at Alabama, and he's had 21 players drafted into the NFL under his provision. So, and coming up Wednesday is National Signing Day for the 2022 class. Obviously, early signing day takes a lot of the action nowadays. But, Tony, what have you seen from this 2022 class with Alabama?
Yeah, I mean, it's always loaded. Yeah, Alabama always puts together a great class, but this one is no exception. They had 12 players in the SI 99. Obviously, you've got a five-star guy in Jeremiah Alexander, another pass rusher, which, I mean, putting him in the same linebacking room as, Will Anderson Jr. and Dallas Turner, boy, that's gonna be fun this coming season. You've got two really good offensive linemen, and Elijah Pritchard and Tyler Booker, both kind of like they're both tackles. They could probably play, especially Booker could probably move into guard. He's more of a mauler. Pritchard's not coming in until later, but he's a guy I could see make a he's not coming in until the summer rather, but I could see him making an instant impact at Alabama as well. Obviously, you can't go with this class without talking about Ty Simpson, who could be the future of the quarterback position at Alabama. He is a great player and a really big get, probably the most important member of this class just because of the position he plays. I mean, it's absolutely loaded. We could go down the list. Jihad Campbell, Curtis Perry. I mean, the list goes on and on. Emmanuel Henderson's going to be a great running back. It really is a great group of players coming to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, and then you add the transfer portal players into that, and it's a huge incoming class for Alabama. Is there anything else to expect coming up on that?
We thought it was going to be a quiet signing day, but it looks like Alabama has their name in the mix for at least two players. Jalen Farmer is an offensive lineman, a big offensive lineman from Georgia, kind of a late riser in terms of, his recruitment. He's committed to Florida, but with the whole Dan Mullen situation and the Billy Napier and the change in coaching staffs, I think Alabama might have a chance to pull him. And then Danny Lewis Jr. is a tight end. Look, Alabama missed on Jaleel Skinner. They want another tight end, in this class. And I think, Danny Lewis Jr. might be their answer to that. They're competing with, LSU in Florida for his commitment, but that could be a big one to watch out for on Wednesday as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tony. For BamaCentral.com, I'm Clayton Connick. That's Tony Sakalis, and this is The Extra Point. Thank you for watching.